Is he fine? I'll go. Oh, that's a relief. Viewers, I hope you're enjoying Season 1 of Life of Content Creating College Student. Enjoy the rest of Season 1 while you can. Before you know it, the next season will be here.
Hey, Sonic! Want to go for some chili dogs?
Sure, I've been waiting for that question. Remember, stay cool, stay in school.
Coursework, financial aid, followers, copyright strikes, and more. You are listening to the Life of a Content Creating College Student podcast starring Wayne Z0207 and Charlotte Waite.
Good evening, folks. My name is Colton W. Hurst, also known as Wayne Z0207 on the internet. And I welcome you to this podcast, folks.
Hello, and I'm Charlotte. It's good to be back, Colton.
Of course it is. So how's spring break been?
Oh yeah, well, I was just working, working hard or hardly working. No one knows for sure.
Oh,
Just
yes.
kidding. I was working hard.
Yeah. As for myself, I did quite a bit of self-care throughout the week.
Oh, good.
Just one day of self-care for each day. Each day was a different activity.
Oh, nice.
And to top it all off, on Friday, GL Viking Fisherman 63 finally took me to Rooster Steakhouse.
Ooh, that had to be a nice dinner.
And I got to try out some shrimp. Turns out
Nice.
seafood doesn't seem as bad as it used to be in my view.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not a seafood lover?
Not too much of a seafood lover,
Okay.
but I've gotten adjusted to it.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Sometimes it just takes time to try new things. and
Yes.
adjust.
And I gotta thank you and Claire for helping me step out of my comfort zone and get involved with Oregon Tech and Klamath communities.
Good. I'm so glad. Things that went well for you in the last 2 weeks. We're in first 2 weeks of school. How are you feeling?
As you can tell, folks, I've changed the format a little bit. From this point on, we'll be covering stuff from the last 2 weeks. Because over the past 2 weeks, I realized I entered the highest quality course ever, Humanities 235. I love seeing films and seeing how video production takes place. I'm lucky to learn from Professor Mark Newport. Shout out to you. And I'm excited to explore the world of film and video production.
Oh yeah.
I am looking forward to understanding the process of creating a film from pre-production to post-production. This will ultimately improve my abilities as a content creator to create entertaining videos and streams for all of you. I hope to use this knowledge to create content that will engage and entertain my viewers. I'm eager to apply what I learned in Humanities 235 to my existing content and create even better content for you folks in the future.
Yeah, and it's opening your eyes. I know we'll probably talk about this later, our top movie night, but during the top movie night, it was really cool hearing you, explain some of the scenes and what's happening in the movie because of this class. It was really cool to listen.
Yes, I have gotten so much better at analyzing film, and it's such a shame to see that most, if not, some, if not most of the students don't actually apply the stuff that they learn. That's why Oregon Tech's key idea is applied learning.
Yeah, that's super important. A really big part of our learning is all the externships and opportunities students have.
Yes.
It's mandatory to be in the field, right?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness, viewers! If you wouldn't mind, I need to plug in my laptop, otherwise this thing's just gonna die on me.
Oh, here. Do you want me to plug it in for you, and
Yeah.
you can talk about your next point? What's the other thing you learned this week?
So far, I have done well in the term and have earned straight A's on all of my assignments. I've been putting in a lot of effort to make sure I understand the concepts. I am confident that I will continue to work hard and maintain my grades. However, this term I have a more ambitious goal in mind besides maintaining a 4.0 GPA. I'm also working on something special for myself and all of you. I'm working on a documentary film about advanced technology's impact on our future. I'm confident that this project will be both educational and entertaining. I'm looking forward to completing the project and sharing it with everyone.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that as well. Great. Well, Colton, these two things, your film class and your straight A's on assignments, how did it help you grow and what did you gain out of it?
Through this project, I have the potential to demonstrate my skills cumulatively for the term, not just in one course, but all 4 of them. This will give me the chance to create something tangible that I can share with the world, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm excited to see what I can create and how I can grow this project. It's unlike anything that I've ever done before. I haven't done something big since my first live. live stream per se. And that was during the end of the campaign, and I think that was probably on June 18th, 2022.
Oh, so almost a year ago. Step out of your comfort zone again, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just so glad that I have the opportunity to create a documentary film and step above and beyond what I've done as a normal content creator.
Yeah. That's so exciting.
It's just so exciting just being able to do what I do and being able to utilize all that passion.
Yeah.
So I've also got this also leads to a question from me. Have any students done a cumulative term project before? Not just in one of their courses, but all of them?
All of them? Well, many of them do for, in the engineering field, their whole senior year, they work around with the senior project, which is really the accumulation of all three of their grades, right? And so they're taking everything that they've learned, and mechanical engineers are building something mechanical, civil engineers are making concrete canoes, electrical engineers are developing software embedded systems. Yeah, it's very popular in the engineering field to really combine and actually most classes. Have you heard of what's called a capstone?
A capstone, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so capstone classes usually taken during your senior year. They are the accumulation of everything you learned, right? It's all your knowledge, and you're putting in something applicable. So you can show that you have been learning concepts, and not only in individual classes, but you're able to cross classes over, right? Projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
You're just doing it early.
Yeah, a little bit early, yes. But not sure if anyone's done cumulative in all courses throughout a term before. But I can already see that people are already going above and beyond that. So obviously, I probably might have not should have not asked that, but pretty good question regardless.
I think it's a great question, and especially it's a great question for maybe someone it's their first time in college and they don't know, what's coming their senior year, right?
Right.
I think it was an excellent question.
Yes, or maybe perhaps a high schooler.
Yeah.
As a content creator, my work tends to go, underappreciated. But however, I do recognize that there are a few viewers out there that do need that content. That's just what's so wonderful about what we're both doing. We're just paying our knowledge forward, and we're just trying to give a viewers a good time.
Exactly, and some good information.
It's all about being able to apply those skills and being able to make a difference with the videos and media that you're creating.
Yeah, most definitely. Have it reach and resonate, all right?
Yes, and those editing techniques, they're definitely going to come in handy for future videos.
Yeah. All right, well, Colton, I have a question for you. What is one setback?
One setback that I've encountered in the past 2 weeks is that my capture card produced static in OBS.
What?
No, I'm not joking. It actually did produce static.
Oh no! Did it go over your voice?
No, but however, I could hear it from my earbuds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The static is pretty quiet, but however, when you turn up the volume on the capture card, when you add the gain, you can hear the.
Oh, rats. Well, what did you do to fix it?
Well, allow me to explain.
Okay.
Static interferes with the audio, making it difficult for the audience to hear the game capture. After some troubleshooting, I found that the root cause of the static was I had all of my devices plugged into the USB port slot device I intended to use for the Xbox.
Oh, okay.
And in this scenario, that USB port device was black instead of white.
Oh, okay.
So it was a little bit of a different color scheme.
Yeah.
Instead of the usual white that I do for my streams. I've
Okay.
always grown adjusted to using that white port device.
Okay.
And I was trying to plug in the black device to the Xbox, but I just couldn't find the right fitting. So I thought it wouldn't fit and accidentally plugged it into the laptop.
Oh.
And it turns out that device, it has insufficient voltage.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Which is what I'm about to get to.
Okay.
After unplugging all the devices from the USB port slot device with a black color scheme and plugging everything else into its proper places, the white device plugged into my laptop and the black device plugged into the Xbox, static was reduced significantly.
Nice.
I have deduced that the devices drew too much voltage from the port device, which did not have plenty of it, and thus caused the static.
Yeah.
Because the more devices you plug into a USB port device, the more voltage that the device requires to make everything work properly.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if there's insufficient voltage, there's not enough to power every single speed.
Yeah, that's like trying to drive a car when there's no gas in it, right?
Right, and I've just been trying every single method, from restarting OBS to configuring the capture card in a different way to messing with OBS's settings. It was just ridiculous. I even had to go into the sound control panel, the system sound, to try to solve it.
Yeah.
And I've already done everything I could in that area to fix it.
Did you fix it once you removed all the USBs and plugged them into the right spaces? Did it fix? Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
It fixed. Definitely fixed on the second stream. It definitely showed on the second stream that I did, which is what I'm about to get to. But on the second stream, I had it set up a bit weird. And so toward the end of the previous stream that I did, the video was starting to glitch out a little bit.
Oh no.
By that, it was slowing down. Yeah, I must have had it set to a too high of an FPS.
Okay.
And so people could still hear me and they could still see what was going on. It was just things were more hectic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your message was still getting through, just not in the clearest way.
Right.
Okay, well, Colton, what is one thing that you can take away from this, and one thing you can improve upon next time?
One way to prevent this from happening in the future is to make sure that the USB port slot device has enough voltage. Additionally, it is critical to check the voltage requirements of the device being plugged in to make sure it does not exceed the maximum amount.
Okay.
Finally, it is also imperative to monitor the voltage draw of the devices to ensure it is within the limits of the port device. Yeah.
Nice.
Technical aspects is one of the hardest parts of streams, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. And there's things like sound. Just to deal with things like sound and really microphone settings.
Yes. Right. And my film professor even mentioned that to me.
Oh yeah. It's pretty intense. I mean, honestly, it's I've dabbled in sound with my podcast. I've used Audacity purely because it's free, and I've also used another sound device when I was working with radio. But it's difficult, and it takes years to fully realize and understand. You're doing great.
Yes.
You're doing excellent.
Thank you.
Colton, next question for you. What did you do as a college student these past 2 weeks?
I have been learning plenty of editing techniques for my content in Humanities 235 Intro to Film. I've been studying continuity editing, which is a technique used to connect shots into a fluid sequence and create a sense of narrative coherence. I've also been learning about montage, which is a technique used to compress time and condense a large amount of information to a few shots. Montage is often used to create a visual metaphor and to convey a complex idea in a simple, powerful way. As for Humanities 125, Intro to Text Society and Values, I am learning about the ethical considerations of utilizing technology. This includes data privacy, artificial intelligence, and the use of digital media in our lives.
Ooh, those are really hot topics right now, too.
Yes, and that's the overall goal of the course. The past 2 weeks was just a crash course into ethics in general.
Oh, okay.
Like, for example, euthanasia versus the wrongness of killing.
Yeah.
Those rules seem to collide.
It's important things to think about. Our ethics always morally and guide us as a compass, right?
Yes. In Eco 201, I understand the implications of these technologies on our society and the ethical responsibilities of using them responsibly. And in Eco 201, Microeconomics, I am studying the economic principles that guide our decision making. This includes topics such as supply and demand, market structure, and pricing theories. I'm learning how these principles impact the decisions we make in our lives and how they inform our economic interactions with each other. in which it's just so crucial. I mean, I already know about the budget line in a sense, and so I felt that I could apply it using Microsoft Excel. I figured that I could actually pull it off, not just learn about it.
Okay, yeah.
Lastly, in writing 122, we are delving into argumentative writing, where we argue a solution to a real-life issue and create an argument synthesis and visual remediation, giving a finished project, which is what I'm going to delve into our next question because of the research question that I have formed. As of now, we are working on our rhetorical précis. A rhetorical précis is an analytical summary of a text that identifies its main claims and how the author supports them. This is a helpful tool for understanding the argument the author is making and the techniques they are using to make their points. By completing a rhetorical précis, we can understand the argument and how to effectively argue our point in response.
Yeah.
In this case, the rhetorical précis is guiding us into what we want to research.
Oh, yeah.
This can be a useful tool when beginning a research project, as it helps to narrow down the focus and create a roadmap for further exploration. It also provides a way to organize and structure our thinking as we research the topic. And of course, I have to get my topic approved by the professor.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But however, I've always done so in the past, and I have no doubt that it's going to work again. Because writing 122 is actually the foundation of where the documentary film came into place.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about doing a documentary film on ray tracing alone originally, but then it expanded.
Yeah.
And things are starting to get pretty interesting.
Good. Yeah. I know. How do you like your rhetorical analysis?
It's just so amazing. I mean, like, I've done it for the past 3 terms, and let me tell you, it's just so amazing as to how much I've learned how to apply those rhetorical concepts from time to credibility to logic.
Yeah.
It all just comes together.
Yeah, that was actually, so I'm a communications major, mass communication. So I specialize in media studies, but communication is my core. And one of my capstone classes, my highest class was rhetoric, rhetorical analysis, where we just learned how to pull things apart because everything man-made has a reason behind it, right? It has a rhetoric behind it.
Yes.
And it could be like this microphone stand, it's man-made, and the reason is to supply us with a stand to put your mic on, and it is patented, so the creator gets a lot of money. Like, that might have been the reason behind the creation.
Yes.
And it's so interesting once you learn rhetorical concepts is to really take apart anything in your life, because everything's man-made, right? Yeah, I love rhetoric. That's my favorite thing.
And during my persuasive speech, I absolutely nailed it. 290 out of 300.
Woohoo!
I used all of the rhetorical,
Concepts.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And believe it or not, Speech 111 was actually the first course I got above 100% in.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations.
The first course I ever got above 100% in college.
Oh, nice. Very proud of you, Colton.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Colton, what can you do to enhance your studies based on your experiences so far?
By making a list of questions and then answering them, we can develop a clearer understanding of the research topic. Keeping a journal of our progress can also be helpful in tracking our progress and identifying any areas that need more exploration. Additionally, talking with peers and professionals can help us gain a new perspective on the subject. This technique can be especially useful when working on a completely optional cumulative term project, unlike the capstone project, which is required.
Yeah.
Which leads to...
Woohoo, next question.
Which is, of course...
Colton, what did you do as a content creator these past 2 weeks?
Drum roll. I began my Twitch career last weekend.
Woohoo! With a fun kickoff video, too.
I finally kicked it off.
Nice.
I'm sure you folks enjoyed that example with the Kool-Aid. But I titled the video Waters of Your Career because I had to make a crucial decision as to where my content creator career is going to take me next.
Yeah.
I'm confident that I made the right decision. So for the first 2 games, I streamed games and interacted with viewers. I also worked on building my Twitch community by engaging with my followers on social media. And it was just such a blast. For my first stream, we played Jackbox games and had a great time.
Nice.
And of course, we played Jackbox games during one of our top reunion events.
Yeah.
Which, until we can play the next audio clip, why don't we go ahead and, I'll go ahead and discuss that we met with the KCC trio students and played some Jackbox games.
Yeah.
I could only stay around for Quiplash 3 as I had to see the professor during his office hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Priorities, right?
Yes. And we also attended a spring welcome event where we watched the movie Free Guy. The best part was where I got to practice my film analysis skills since I am taking an intro to film.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, that was really cool to hear your analysis on it. Was that your first time watching the film?
Yes.
Okay, mine too.
Yeah, and we're not going to spoil it for anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Us creators have a good sense of ethic in terms of that regard, but there are some hard decisions that us creators have to make sometimes.
Yeah. Did you like the movie?
Oh yes, a ton of fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, wasn't it?
And on a scale of 1 to 10, I have to say that it really did help me get involved with the Oregon Tech community. It's a 10. Attending the Tops meeting and spring welcome events provided me with the opportunity to practice my film analysis skills, get to know the KCC trio students, better as some of them might be transitioning to Oregon Tech soon, and have some fun with Jackbox games.
Yeah.
It was a great way to get involved with the Oregon Tech and climate communities.
Yeah.
I met new people, learned more about other students, and participate in different activities, which is very crucial in building up a pretty good fan base. I mean, like I said, my work goes underappreciated, so it was just so nice to get to know other people, and I'm hoping that this will help expand my Twitch audience. Because at the moment, we've only got 2 followers, pretty much.
Do you follow other creators?
Yeah. No, I followed Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Dan TDM, and even Deadflip, whom I plan on raiding next week on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good alternative in place of a podcast for next Friday.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Especially now since I am a freelancer. I can just do whatever I want. And I really did have a great time at the first stream.
Good.
Yeah, like I said, of course, I had a great time at playing these Jackbox games and getting to know the audience a little bit. But GL Viking Fisherman, on the other hand, didn't as much.
Oh no, why? What happened?
We're about to find out. So, this is the clip in Trivia Murder Party where we got the next question wrong, and we were trying to do math problems. And here Greg is trying to figure out where the math problems are. They were on his phone, and he just goofed around.
Oh.
That's Greg for you, folks.
Oh. I can't wait till he's on the podcast.
Yeah. Sorry.
Does he know you're featuring him?
He probably will.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, I was able to interact with the viewers and build relationships and learn about the audience. For the following stream, we played Stern Pinball Arcade, specifically Frankenstein Pinball.
Oh.
I familiarized with the audience with content that I typically produce. Unfortunately, not too many people tuned into my first few streams, but I was still able to engage with the people who did show up.
Oh, good.
I was encouraged by positive feedback I received, and I'm looking forward to continuing growing my Twitch community.
Yeah, and it takes time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And what I was not expecting, though, was on the first gaming and video reaction live stream I did, I was expecting a casual run on pinball, but I got a wizard mode first time.
Woo! That's exciting. Can you explain what wizard mode is?
A wizard mode is basically essentially what it is you complete all the modes and you get a bonus mode, which allows you to score big time.
Oh, okay.
That is essentially what I've been doing with the triple multi-ball stacks and Mustang Silver Ball Stampede in Mustang, as well as the Drift Race, and even 5-year Mission, Enterprise of Mach, and Kobayashi Maru wizard modes.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. They all have wizard modes?
Yes, every pinball machine has a wizard mode, starting out with the Black Knight 2000.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I was even discussing the Black Knight pinball machine with Professor Holter, shout out to you.
Yeah.
In which he actually played the first Black Knight pinball machine.
Really?
Yeah, and that's my Humanities 125 professor I am speaking about.
Okay, which class is that?
Intro to Tech Society and Values.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And so we actually discussed how fascinating it was on how Black Knight evolved The
Oh.
most recent one they came out with was sort of Rage.
Oh.
In which, in those wizard modes, some of the wizard modes in the pinball machine itself, it actually throws back to the classics.
Oh, okay.
And so it's a bit of a great legacy.
Yeah. I always like that, like callbacks. Or,
Yes. Yeah, legacy characters are especially important.
Oh yeah. What are legacy characters?
Legacy characters are especially. Allow me to clarify this. They're returning characters in their former glory.
Oh.
They are the embodiment of revisiting the past.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. Say, Colton, I really enjoy this piano background music.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is a good setting to announce that I am creating a documentary film called The Advanced Technological Philosophy, a documentary film on futuristic and advanced technology. The film will explore the implications of and potential of advanced technology on our society. I'm currently in the process of interviewing experts, especially college students, in the field, to provide the audience with a comprehensive overview of the topic.
Yeah.
This film is a cumulative project of all the courses I am in this term, and it will showcase my knowledge, skills, and understanding of the field. Once the film is complete, I plan to upload it on my Facebook and YouTube accounts, so that it can easily be shared with and viewed by a larger audience.
Oh, nice.
The film seeks to answer the question, how can we utilize advanced technology, like ray tracing, while creating a worldwide dystopia? I believe that this film will be a great way to start a conversation on the potential consequences of advanced technology and the importance of regulating it. Through this film, I hope to show that technology can be used in an ethical and responsible way, and that it can be used to improve the lives of people around the world.
Oh, okay.
And the key with argumentative writing is you don't know what side you're arguing for until you finish writing.
Yeah, very true.
So I am going to find a way that it can be used ethically, but not in a way that anyone would expect, because there might be more than one side of the issue.
Yeah, I think there really would be.
It's only natural.
Yeah. And what can you do to enhance your content based on your experience?
It's quite simple. Distribute your content through a variety of channels such as social media, online forums, blogs, and other outlets. Utilize analytics to track and measure the impact of your content and adjust your approach if necessary.
While being ethical, right?
Finally, create a culture of transparency and openness by engaging with your audience and encouraging feedback. Monitor the conversation around your content to identify trends and topics that are resonating with the audience. Leverage those insights to create more targeted content in the future. Keep refining your content strategy to stay ahead of the competition. In which, that's what Professor Newport especially emphasized with me. He said he's more of a film producer than a content creator, but his Cobblestone film production, it actually went viral in the Netherlands.
Oh, whoa, how cool. In the Netherlands.
Yes, and it's on YouTube too.
Oh, that's so interesting. Have you watched it?
Yes, and he actually showed us a clip in class.
Oh, wow. Was it good?
Yes, it was so amazing.
What was it about?
And so it was about exploring the Netherlands and exploring its culture.
Oh. Is he from the Netherlands?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he's from the Netherlands necessarily.
Okay.
But however, he has become quite popular there. And like I said, it's been trending on Twitter, and it just blew up.
Wow, that's really cool.
And chances are, with this film that I'm producing, if all goes right, and if it does happen to go in the right places, such as, on YouTube, Facebook, and perhaps maybe into OIT's research databases, perhaps it'll be just the thing I need to get my content creator off the ground and take off.
Yeah, or it could be any progress is progress, right?
Yes.
No matter the size. Yeah.
Right. This is bigger than anything that I've ever done in the past 3 years. Bigger than my first stream, bigger than a live stream.
Yeah.
Perhaps bigger than this podcast.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And we have to accept that no matter what, it's going to be a good step, and no matter what, you're starting new things, and this is a start, right? It's the start of something new, You don't
Yes.
have to perfect it on the first time either, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's no need to.
Oh.
And time's up.
Ah.
Right in time.
Right in time, yeah.
Well, that was quite a mouthful. Quite a bit to catch up on.
I know, we haven't talked in a while, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Plus, I'm starting to like this format a little bit more.
I like the 2 weeks. I feel like it gives us a little bit more to talk about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially gives me time to capture an audio clip of my past streams.
Yeah. You can like merge the two together. Yeah, collaboration is awesome.
Yeah. And that clip that displayed Greg, that is a pretty good example.
Yeah, that was fun. It was fun to listen
Yes. So, like I said, next Friday there is not going to be a podcast episode, but next stream we are going to be rating Deadflip's channel.
Nice.
I'm planning on rating Deadflip and officially meeting him for the first time.
Oh, that's so exciting.
In person.
Ooh.
Via video.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun.
I've met him in the comments section, but not necessarily on, in person.
Yeah. That'll be good. I'm excited for you.
Yes. So, any plans for the weekend?
I'm heading up to Portland tomorrow morning. Me and my family, we're big soccer fans. So I'm going up with my boyfriend and my roommate and her boyfriend, and we're going to see the Portland Timbers against Seattle Sounders. Ooh. Pretty stoked.
Yes.
It's a big rivalry.
As for me, I wish I could have that much enjoyment, but I'm actually planning on doing plenty of reading ahead.
Oh,
I gotta
good.
acquire all that knowledge so that way I'm ready to conglomerate all those clips together.
Yeah.
Make the film complete.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
And I'm gonna need plenty of help, and I'm just so grateful for all of your support.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, right?
Yes. And so, with that being said, thank you so much for listening, and remember, there'll be disappointments in life. As humans have the power to turn those disappointments into accomplishments. This is Wayne Z0207, aka W. Hurst, aka the Fourth Wall Breaking Women Army. Signing out, folks. This is good night.
Yeah, so this is Charlotte signing off.